Alright guys, so I am in the middle of cleaning out my car. You can see all the stuff over there. I'm getting ready to go on another adventure, but this time I have no idea how I'm getting to said adventure. I'm currently cleaning out my car because I believe that I'm about to sell my car and I'm going to get myself an RV, and I will figure that out tomorrow. So I guess we'll see if I'm getting an RV. I definitely believe that I am. I apologize if you hear any noise. The neighbors are working on stuff. They're always doing something. But today I have the task of cleaning out the car that I was just car camping in. We all went through that together. It was an uneventful road trip from Pennsylvania down. I'm glad I got to stop at Lake Erie, and I'm glad I did stop at Lake Erie because I didn't get to stop anywhere else, which was really sad because I definitely anticipated on doing a bunch of fun things on that road trip. But now I'm going to be road tripping all the way to Colorado. My job is secured. I am going to Colorado, but now it's just how am I going to get there and where am I going to live? I lived in an apartment in Pittsburgh for my first traveling contract, and this contract I think I'm going to try and swing myself getting an RV. So cross my fingers. I will be taking you guys with me to hopefully purchase my RV tomorrow. I have officially cleaned out my whole entire car. It feels good to have that done and marked off of my list. Hi, Indy. Hi, baby. But now I have to go through this gigantic pile of goodies and sift through what I don't want, wash some things, and also just get them ready because I'm going to Colorado. So I'm going to need all of these shoes and comforters and beanies. So essentially I'm just going to be going through it, sorting and organizing. If I'm being honest, I don't know where I last left off because I am so frazzled. There is so much going on right now. There is so much change happening, and there are so many things. Literally every single day, something new happens, something changes, something gets extended or shortened. If I'm being honest, I don't even know if I'm talking about my RV in this video, what I've told you about my RV, or if I was just talking about travel phlebotomy, or maybe it was both, or maybe I have a video for both. This is what happens sometimes. This is part of it. I mean, as a traveling phlebotomist, I feel like I've only done one contract and I'm about to do a second contract. Here's my therapy doggy. Got a new puppy. I don't even know if I told you about her. Her name is Indy. She's a very good girl. She's very sweet. We have no idea what she is. She's a sweet girl. I signed my contract to Colorado. I start my contract in Colorado January 30th. It is currently January 16th. And I was supposed to pick up my RV today, but that didn't end up happening. And then they said I was supposed to pick it up tomorrow, and that's not happening. But now we have an appointment to pick it up on Wednesday at 11 a.m. This is really exciting. The reason I don't know where I've left off is because I've been manifesting getting an RV for so long, and I know everyone in my close vicinity has been aware of this RV. I am so excited to show her to you guys. And if I'm being honest, it's taken me a long time to figure out what kind of rig I want because this is such an important decision for me. The reason this decision is so important is because I've always wanted my own little tiny home / small business on wheels. And this is that dream pretty much coming true. I have waited. I've had the opportunity to get so many different vehicles. I have had van opportunities. I literally was holding on to bus keys for like a whole year because I was thinking about getting a bus. I had an amazing opportunity to get the bus
I realized that with where I'm at in my life and what I'm doing, I think an RV would be the best fit for me as of right now. And I have so many reasons as to why it's the right vehicle for right now while I'm getting to know and understand road life and while I'm already traveling for work. It would just be better to have a rig that's already built so I can kind of learn what it is that I really truly need. From there, I can start minimalizing and just kind of situating and figuring out what my perfect rig is. But I feel like for right now, this is my perfect rig. It has everything that I need for balancing a life of being a traveling medical worker, but also being able to enjoy the vast, beautiful outdoors and everything that the world has to offer. I have been kind of mentally all over the place. It was a really stressful process getting this RV, but it also flowed so smooth. It was just stressful on my end because to me, I was very conscious of the fact that this is one of my biggest goals and I'm currently obtaining them, and it's such a big financial decision, and I was very nervous. I was so nervous. I literally had an anxiety headache. Today I had a self-care day. I did a face mask and a hair mask, and now I'm going to curl up with my crochet and my kombucha. I'm currently watching my favorite YouTubers. So yeah, I'm going to sit here and work on my next shop drop and just relax, ease and flow. And I will see you. We'll talk then. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am also in school. So while I've been a traveling phlebotomist and I've been driving all the way up north and then drove back, working on getting an RV, running my small business, I also am a full-time student. So now that it is in the middle of January right now, I am getting ready. Class just opened up today, so I'm going through. I'm going to be using my new digital planner to insert all of my to-do lists. This is what it looks like so far, and I've been absolutely loving this digital planner. It's really handy because this is like what is going on in January, and then by clicking on these gray boxes, I can go to my weekly planner. And then with each of these up here, it's like my content planner. So this is for one of the weeks, and then this would be for another week. I also have up here, it is a movement planner. So these are each individual weeks and then some extra notes because this year I'm going to be working on not just doing yoga, but also possibly working out. And then the last thing that I have on the front page is I have a monthly income and spending. If you guys wanted to take a look real quick, this is my monthly income last month, and I did all of my bills. And this planner is going to really be helpful with my new endeavors as an RV owner because I can see what income I have. I can monitor how much debt, because before getting this RV, I made sure that I paid off all of my debt. And to take a look, I had a PayPal credit card I had to pay off. I had a Capital One credit card I had to pay off, a Chase credit card, and a Firm credit card from like Amazon, TJ Maxx, and then a couple of other like little ones that I closed that I didn't owe anything on but also didn't need. And literally when I made this, I had all of this debt before I even started my travel job, and I started my travel job in October. And I started making this planner in like October, November, and then had it ready for December and used the template for December for January coming up of 2023. But I just kind of wanted to use the layout to see if there's anything that I didn't use or anything that I would like to add that I continue to add in my planner. So I'm really excited for how this planner treated me because I only used it like for real used it in December, and I paid off every single credit card. It says that I paid off $4,928 in 1 month. But you also have to remember I do work a traveling medical job, and I have many other different sources of income like my small business, Etsy, and various social media platforms as well. Yeah, so today is my first day of school, and I'm going to be just organizing my planner Today I didn't do anything other than make myself some TikToks because that makes me feel good. I had a bath, I did some skincare, and I drank some tea. My boyfriend just brought me home some lunch, and now I'm going to sit down, plan out school, and then I'm gonna possibly look into where I can park the RV because I'm going to be living in Colorado near where my new job is, another temporary 13-week contract job, and I'm really excited to see where I'm going to be parking my rig. But yeah, if you guys are interested in my planner, go check it out. I will link it in the description below.
Get you
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Down here, alongside this box here, on the side there's a breaker. So if you go.
Magnolia is very excited to see the new rig. She knows that it means lots of traveling. I don't think you guys understand how many times I've manifested this view. So let's go take a look. Come on in, little girl. Take a look around. Okay, but let me give you guys a little bit of a tour. Let me see if I can turn on some lights. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, I am currently sitting in my C-Class RV right now, which is so crazy to say because I have been manifesting an RV or a rig or a van for so long. If you look at my Pinterest, you can see that I have this old board called Road Life. And originally, when I first wanted to do Road Life, I was gonna be okay just living in a van or living in a car. But that was my mindset when I was like 16 or 17 years old. I've been wanting to do this for so long. My uncle lived in a Volkswagen bus. He also lived in a boat. And I also have some other family members who have had an RV in their life pretty much the whole entire childhood that I've had growing up. Hold on, let's see what can make this better. The beautiful Florida greenery. I just kind of wanted to share with you guys this gigantic, amazing accomplishment. I'm going to be moving into this RV full time and living in it for at least a 13-week contract, a little bit more because we have to get there, so 14 or 15 weeks. And then I have no idea where I'm going after. There's no plans after. For those of you who don't know, I am a traveling phlebotomist. And so I go to different states and sign contracts, and then I live and work there. My last one was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which was absolutely amazing and so much fun. I really enjoyed being in Pittsburgh. And now I'm even more excited because I'm going to the West Coast, which is where I originally intended on being. That's where I want to spend most of my travels because I've lived on the East Coast my whole life. I've explored a lot over here, and I'm ready to explore the West Coast. Okay, so now that I've given you a little bit of background, I did end up going with a C-Class RV because of the space. And like I said before, I don't really have any place that I want to settle down completely and I want to stay in completely, like Florida. I don't want to buy a house here and be rooted here when I want to do so many different travels. And who knows, I might be open and I might actually want a different state to live in. And that's okay. But before I make that decision, I want to go explore them. And so the next best thing was like a miniature house on wheels. Another thing that is really key and important in my life is I run a small business. I have a crocheting small business, and I'm currently working on becoming an herbalist. I am a herbal practitioner, and I am a yoga teacher in training. So eventually I would like to be selling my crafts and my herbal concoctions and teaching yoga full time. But until I can get to that portion of my life, I'm currently building it. As for my crochet, I feel very, very strong in my crochet, and I'm so excited to start showing you guys more of that side of me, because this is a new channel and I'm still kind of figuring out what I want to show you guys. But this rig was at the top of my to-do list. It was at the top of my wish list, and soon I will be renovating it because it's that gross RV brown, which we all know and love. So I'm going to be working on renovating this RV. I want to take out this table. I want to, there's so many things. I have a whole vision board for it. I just got this RV yesterday. I drove her home. It was a crazy and kind of full experience, if I'm being honest. The place that we went, there was a lot of miscommunication. There was a lot of open promises and a lot of issues and laziness, which is ironic considering the place that we got it from. You know? If you know, you know. But okay, I am running out of storage on this camera, so real quick, let's go through and just give you guys a quick little tour of my RV. So as C classes have, they have this beautiful upper bunk, and it came with a TV, and then it has this which can lift up, and so you can have more space in the cab if you would like. The next section is the dinette area. The first things to go are going to be these disgustingly ugly window covers, but there's lots of storage, and this is a slide out. And there's tons of charging ports as well, which is super exciting. The fridge is absolutely huge. I think I want to replace this microwave with a toaster oven eventually, but there's a beautiful microwave, a stove, 3-burner stove, and then an oven. Tons of storage and a sink, and also covers. All right, this is the only place that gets a little bit tight, but even then it's still doable when the slide is in. Here's my bedroom with more storage, 2 windows, another TV, and there is tons of freaking space. 2 of these guys. And then in here is the shower and toilet. Okay, I literally have 18 seconds left on this camcorder, so I will talk to you guys more about this later.